doing a nice live stream on a calm, pristine, beautiful Bue Lake in Sweden. Just enjoying Mother Nature. Well, enjoying Mother Nature the way I need to be enjoying it during these tough times. We just listening to the birds out here and walking around with some very close friends helping me out. It really makes me feel like like I have a reason to live. I know a lot of you have been asking, checking to see how I've been doing over the past week. So I feel like it's only fair to show you guys with a nice view of Mother Nature. Make us all realize where we came from and just, hey, Cement, gorgeous view. Yes, this is a lake I often walk around every time I come to Sweden. Hope you are well. Well, I'm doing better than I was last week. I was not in a good spot uh, at all, and if I hadn't come here, I'd most likely be in an even worse spot. But I am grateful, and I've learned a lot of things about myself, which has been restricting me or, crippling me, not being able to live my life to the fullest. And I feel like I have to come out with a confession. I mean, you guys already know about what happened to me last week, but to be serious for a while, I'm going to let you all know what needs to be done. I don't. Oh, you don't. You don't know what's going on. Okay. Well, last week, Cement, I still am, but I was in the roughest spot I've ever been in my life, and I still am, but I'm managing it better. My financial situation is very bad. I do not have a place to live in when I come back to Ireland, and I have no job to work in because the job I was supposed to work in, the doctor told me that it would not be practical to have two doctors working in a small practice of his. So the only way I would be able to continue to be involved in his practice would be either if I work as a locum, which I'm not legally allowed to do unless I've lived in Ireland for 5 years, or have worked with the HSE for 2 years, which I don't fall into either category. And then the other option would be to just buy out the practice, which obviously at this point I'm not able to do because I don't have the funds to do so. And I would need to know how much the doctor would be asking for, and he's a little bit hesitant to tell me, unless of course I give him a good offer. That sounds crooked of them. Well, welcome to Ireland. Welcome to the HSE. There is not a single organization out there which doesn't have a crooked or shady history out there. So, gotta be wary of them and know what you're getting yourself involved with. Well, actually, I have gotten involved with them on a small level, and that was more than enough for me to realize that I'm not cut out for this career at all. I wanted to try it out to see for myself, so that way I wouldn't look like I was a crybaby. But now that I've tried it, I am 100% certain that I can say that I cannot be involved, at least with conventional medicine. And with the practice that I was going to get involved with, that was basically my do or die moment with medicine. And I can only really get involved with them further if I do decide to buy out the practice. And the only way to do that right now is either by some miracle I either win the lottery, that's not going to happen, or I ask for money from my dad at this point. Unfortunately, I am in a position where I don't feel like I can open up to him, but that's all about to change because I will be finally opening up to him soon, like very soon. And it's not going to be pleasant, but it has to be done for my own sanity, for my own sake, for my own health. And if it hurts him, then it hurts him, but I've been hurting him even more by having to lie to him. And the reason I've been lying to him is because I don't want him, no father wants to know whether his son is suicidal or not, especially when he's already grieving from the loss of his wife back 7 months ago. Let's see what we have here. My dad got screwed over by a Dutch shipping company. He was a marine diesel engineer. I'm sorry to hear that, Cement. Rest in peace, of course. Could I be a concierge doctor? A concierge doctor. What, you mean like in that show Royal Pains? Like where you get like hired as sort of like a freelance to work with like specific people, like to just manage their health over a 24/7 basis? Well, I don't know. Probably not. I don't think it would be worth it. But hello, Laura. Hope you're doing well. Yes, thank you, Rose. Thank you for reminding me. As you can see, Rose has been quite a big help for me in helping me recover, and I am truly, truly grateful for that. Even if I can be a pain in the ass. A massive pain in the ass, if you may. Hug Rose for me. Will do. I will give her a massive hug. And then if well, actually, she'll just return the hug back and then break my ribs. Since my mom died, I have had moments where I want to take my life, had to quit drinking because I had a few close calls. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Cement. I know when I had another live stream a few weeks ago, you were also in a very rough spot. And, you know, I want to help you out in any way that I can. I mean, only you can tell me if you want me to help you in whatever way possible. Hi, Angel. How are you? Welcome to my stream. I'm not sure if concierge doctors are only in USA, but maybe it's an option. I'll have to look into that. I mean, I'm sure they can be, or maybe they have a different name for it. But to be honest, like, you know, if it's anything involving conventional medicine, I really don't want to be a part of that anymore. I want to be involved in like alternative. Well, people call it alternative medicine, but it should actually be like the original medicine, because that's the one that people have been using nonstop since until the 1900s, when they introduced conventional medicine. And Romer, you are loved and needed always. I don't know you, but I care. Well, thank you, Angel. Thank you for the very touching, kind words. I want to help you too if I could. I can certainly commiserate. Well, I mean, I would appreciate your help a lot, but you can make sure to help yourself first, which is what I'm doing right now, and then I can be in a position to help others. And for those who are not familiar with these two beautiful Siberian Huskies, say hello to them. All right. So the one with the red collar, that is Cortana, and the one on the blue collar, her name is Suka. Real therapy, agreed. Have you any interest in Ayurvedic or alternative Asian therapies? I haven't really looked into those. It would be nice to do them, but I'm not very good when it comes to hands-on therapies like that, because I don't want to, go into anything that would, especially if we're talking like, acupuncture or shiatsu, you have to be really precise with that kind of stuff. And I'm very, very nervous with my hands. So if I would get into it, I would have to train for like years just to make sure I can get out of the anxiety stage. Aw, lovelies. Hello, Elizabeth. Pet therapy, indeed. Hello, Vanessa. Glad you can join me. Anything I can do day or night, don't hesitate to reach me. I will email you contact info. Thank you, Cement. Really means a lot to me during this time. Yeah, pet therapy is good, but to be honest, call me a heartless prick, but I'm not really that big on animals. But I'm definitely not cruel to them. Let's see. Laura says, "Hi Vanessa, go to bed." Yeah, it must be like 6 in the morning over in 5 in the morning in New York right now. Here for you. Well, thank you, Vanessa. Appreciate it. I have a dire phobia of acupuncture. Yeah, I'm not big on needles myself, so I mean, I have enough trouble having to give blood or do like IV therapy. So, whole bunch of needles looking at me like a porcupine, that's a no-no. Yep, 6:20 a.m. Damn. Wow. What I've also been doing, with Rose over the past couple of days is I've been doing a lot of yoga, sort of for spiritual healing as well, because I've been spiritual and physical healing because of my. For those who don't know, I've also been dealing with a lot of back pain over the past 2 months, and the back pain is actually a result of overdoing it with abdominal exercises. The ones that I've been so...
No, that's not true.
Well, it's part of it.
Biggest reason is the one.
But, and of course, another part being, of course, having to put too many things in my back pockets. No sexual pun intended. But yes, I've been carrying a lot of heavy stuff in my back pockets, and whenever I sit down on them, it causes a lot of strain on my back. And just like putting too much on a bridge, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Pun intended. But what I'm thinking of, what I've been doing is doing yoga a lot. I go to a channel called Yoga with Adriene. She has a lot of great exercises for people who are suffering through any kind of pain. So I highly recommend going to that channel. Lot of great ways to decompress especially spiritually. What else do we have here? Totally 6:14 a.m. I'm sorry, I'm struggling a lot now. Romer, I spoke to Laura B in private. I don't see a good outcome for me. Oh. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope I know you've told me a lot about what's going on, but if there's something, I'm sure you'll be able to find the solution to whatever's ailing you. We all are suffering one way or another, but the problem is we're not being open about it with one another. It just feels like we're causing all this drama and we shouldn't be. Like, I think whenever people are in times of need, we have to drop our differences, and then even if it's for a short time, at least we're able to understand each other's pain and not use it to fight amongst each other. I'm not going to drop any names, but I really think that we need to focus on this. I'm guilty of this as well. Like, I've gotten involved with this kind of drama. People have been putting my name on here, and I try to resolve it in the most calming way possible. But even I have lost my temper many times, and it's something that takes a while to get used to. But yes, for all of you who are in a similar situation as I am, or are going through any kind of pain where you feel like you don't see a good way out, find the people that you're closest with and do like what I'm doing. Just find a way to decompress that doesn't involve damaging your health. Easier said than done, but do something similar, like go to nature, go away from society, and don't go on Twitter or social media. Be with people in real life if you're able to, because that's what I'm trying to do. What's this? What is this? Yeah. Oh, I'm very well acquainted with physical pain. I live with chronic pain daily, but I gotta get through it. All of us have a kind of pain that we're going through right now, and it's tough. Absolutely, we are all human. Yes, all of us are human. We all have good and bad in us. The path that we choose is what makes us who we are. We can choose to react peacefully, or we can choose to react rashly. But whether, for those who want to deny it or accept it, the choice is ultimately up to you. Even if you feel like it's not, it is. It's time that we start taking responsibility and start moving on from whatever was hurting us and use it as a means to move forward to something more peacefully. Is it going to happen overnight? No. But it can happen as long as you have the right mindset. That's why I'm doing something which I should have done over the past 14 years. Make a difference and finally rid myself of all this torture. For my sake, for everyone's sake, for everyone around me, and for all of you who decided to come here, I am going to do this. Even if it kills me, if it kills me inside through pain, I have to do it, because then I only come out stronger. I've had arthritis since I was 3, and I've been diagnosed with PTSD. I can't imagine the kind of pain you're in right now, Cement. It's completely unbearable with what you've told me. And I know I can't fully understand what you're going through. But I wish you nothing but positivity, and you deserve all the support
Healing.
and healing possible. Like I said, you're welcome to come to Ireland, and I'm willing to help you out in any way possible because you deserve it. Usually the ones who say that they deserve everything bad happening to them are the ones that actually deserve all the good things happening to them. And there are a lot of people I know who do that, who say that they don't see a way out. But usually you get a way out when you least expect it. And if someone offers you a hand in it, you take it if you want to change. I'm getting off Twitter and YouTube, Romer. Okay. You do what you think is right, Vanessa. You know you best, just like we all know ourselves best. You do what you think is right, and that's how you grow. There's no alternative, absolutely agreed. All right. Well, I'm going to be walking around different parts of the forest now. I might go live again if I'm in a different part, but if not, I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful for all of you who decided to take your time to come out here and witness this beauty, this natural beauty that we all came from. So I will see you all later. Take care.